I just can't get away with Nars. It's kind of like an addiction. Happy New Year again. Today we are going to be going through some of my favourite products for 2021. Like, I'm going to go through some of my makeup that I loved last year. So with this video, I have a mix of makeup, beauty, skincare, random bits. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. Now, I know some people say it's a bit overrated. And I kind of get where they're coming from a skincare point of view. Makeup prep, I think it is amazing. The Magic Cream and Serum are amazing for under your makeup. It literally transforms your makeup from a 0 to a 10. It just gives that beautiful catwalk glow. I constantly use it on my brides, and if I have a special occasion I will use it on myself. In regards to using this as specialized skincare treatment, I wouldn't recommend it. I do feel that it is more of a skin makeup base. Next up I have the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Now, this is about my third bottle or tub of this. It's the only thing that will take off your makeup in one wipe. It's so hydrating. It lifts the makeup off your skin and your skin just feels hydrated and really soft after it. As you can see, it kind of looks like a bit of a wax. So for my serum, I love the Estee Lauder serum. So this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. This is my second bottle of this, and I have to say I really love it. I feel that you see noticeable results with it. So I highly would recommend this in your skincare regime. This is one of the best that I have used. Now, you can use it AM and PM, but I actually only use it at night time because sometimes I feel serums on my skin during the day is actually just a bit too much, especially if I'm doing makeup. But if you find your skin is really dry or dehydrated, you can certainly use it morning and evening. On to foundation. So I loved this foundation this year. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airwort Flawless Foundation. I feel that if you have oily skin, this is the foundation for you. 100%. It lasts all day. It gives you excellent coverage, but it's not too drying on the skin either. And I feel that you can bring it down to kind of a very light coverage as well if you mix it in with Illuminator. I'm obsessed with this foundation. I love it. And I wasn't expecting to like it, to be honest. I actually bought it with the expectation that I was like, oh, I'll try it, but I don't know if I really like it. Obsessed. The only foundation that would actually absorb the oil on my nose and around my mouth, and it'll last all day, especially if you have masks on as well during COVID. Another foundation that I love, if you follow me on my Instagram, I use this, I've put this quite a lot. This is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. When I tried it, whoa, was I blown away. It has the lightest texture, consistency. It's quite liquid. I'm blown away with the coverage it gives your skin, but yet it looks like your skin. So it still has a good bit of coverage in it. So I actually have tried this on a couple of people with pigmentation, say more mature skin who have pigmentation, but they actually can't wear a full coverage foundation because it actually just is too drying for their skin. And this works like a dream. It's only €7. Even though the bottle is really tiny, you don't need a lot of product for those no makeup days. And I feel that you can bring up the coverage in this with your concealers and your powders and your cream blushers, and it nearly looks like you have a full face of makeup. Nars Radiant Longwear. If you follow me on Instagram, you are probably sick to death of me using this in my makeup tutorials. I just can't get away with Nars. It's kind of like an addiction. Love that full, medium to full coverage we get with that dewy twist. Works for all skin types, really does. It can work on oily skin types, dry skin types. So definitely another one of my favourite foundations that I do have an addiction to. Concealer. So this is one of my favourite concealers that I recently only tried this year as well. So this is Sculpted by Aimee Complete Cover Up Concealer. It reminds me of the Nars Soft Matte Concealer, which I'm obsessed with as well. This should have been in this video as well, but I actually ran out of the product. But this is quite similar. So it's quite a creamy, thick texture. But when you actually apply it to your skin, it does not cake. Because a lot of cream pots can be quite cakey. I'm not going to lie. I went through a couple of concealers. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's good for covering spots and stuff. But it can go real flaky and dry. And it just looks, But with this, it's it's such a good product that it will cover any areas but not give you any fine lines and wrinkles. I actually love to use it right in this area here, but I have used it underneath my eyes and it doesn't cake. And this one I have is in 3.0 light, so it's just quite like a medium tone, not too light, not too dark. Really, really good concealer, and I'm so impressed with the Sculpted by Aimee concealer. Another new concealer that I've recently started using is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and again, this is cheap as chips and so affordable. As you can see, it does give quite good coverage. It's quite a liquidy formula. It's quite hydrating on the skin as well, and it covers. I've been using this for the last couple of weeks because I like to kind of test things out before I talk about them, and I have to say I'm really impressed for the price of it. For the results of it and for the application of it and for the price, like, you need it in your makeup bag. If you are very dry or crepey under the eyes, I wouldn't put a lot of product on. If you do have any like spots or pigmentation, it's absolutely excellent, and I cannot fault the product. The Catrice range is really after setting up their like mark, I feel, over the last 3 years. So affordable as well. Another one of my favorite concealers is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Again, you're probably sick to death of me talking about this. For good coverage, I think this is excellent. I feel that it lasts really well, it covers really well, and it's really good for all skin types. So including anyone that does kind of have crepey under eyes or has more lines and wrinkles. If it doesn't seep into the wrinkles like other products, this is really all I'm going to say about it, because I'm a massive lover and I just feel like people are sick of me talking about this concealer. Definitely a product that has changed my life for 2021. Again, I went in with this a bit skeptical because I always use the Urban Decay All Nighter. But this is another level. As you can see, mine is nearly gone. But this is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all day, stay all night. Setting spray. It's a game changer. First off, it smells amazing. I actually spray this on my face every single morning because it literally gives me energy of just freshness. It just gives me good vibes, and again, it sets my makeup, reduces any cakiness, but yet it lasts, and it's like a lovely mist. It's not too strong. And what I like to do is I actually like to do it during my like contour and baking application because it reduces the product being really cakey on the skin. But I have to say, this product deserves all the glory. It is amazing. Definitely, I think one of my favorite products of 2021. So going back in with the kind of no makeup days, this is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop foundation, and it took me a while to warm to this product. I felt like there wasn't a lot of coverage out of it, but then I kind of had to remind myself that it is classified as a skin tint. But when I actually used it with a beauty blender, or actually with my fingers, I actually found it just changed the game of the application. I feel with a brush, the brush was soaking up a lot of the product, and you actually get your best application with your fingers. And I know I shouldn't be saying this as a makeup artist, but it is a skin tint. So I feel like for during the day, for those like no makeup looks, for something that's quick and easy and out the door, this is a really nice product that gives you a lovely healthy glow, gives you a bit of colouring, and you just feel better when you apply it to your skin. So let's move on to powders. Two of my favourite powders I feel for this year. Again, we're on the Fenty Beauty buzz right now. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder, and I wear shade Banana. The Fenty Beauty powders, it's a very fine product. It just sits in that skin, gives like that flawless airbrush finish, but doesn't cake. And what I like, the tubs are really big, so you're getting so much value for the product. Like if you had this yourself, you'd probably get like 3 years out of it realistically, but I'm obsessed with them. I love the powders. I'm obsessed with the Fenty Beauty range probably in general, but these definitely get like a 9 out of 10. So another powder that I love is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. Now I know this has been out for quite a while. It's just such a good product. I feel that it doesn't give any caking. I feel like it's really good for people who are not too oily, but you still want to give like that airbrush finish to the skin. Works really beautiful. Works really beautiful on brides as well. It's not too heavy, not too cakey. This works excellent underneath the eye area. This is like a little gem of a product, and it's like so like small as well. You can just pop it in your handbag, so it's great for touch-ups throughout the day as well. So next up we have a lip scrub, which is like part of my skin prep. This is a little game changer. So this is from Sosu Lip Scrub, but it's like a little lipstick, and you literally just apply it to your lips, but it exfoliates your lips and you don't have to remove the product. It nearly just melts into your lip, and then you can go on, do your makeup application, come back, and all the dead skin cells gone. It like enhances your lipstick because your lip area is prepped. And I suppose it's a thing that we all kind of forget about, is to prep our lips, and I forget about it as well from a makeup artist. But this is a little game changer, and I have to say I really love the product. And it's really hydrating as well. Definitely one that you need to introduce into your like morning routine. So my favorite blusher for last year, and I think probably the year before as well, and it hasn't changed this year. This blusher definitely won the year before. It definitely won in 2020, but I think it's after winning again this year, is the Nars Orgasm. It's just a beautiful, cute pink tone. As you can see, the pan is nearly really empty, but I just find it gives that beautiful glow to the skin. It's not too pink. You know, there's some blushers are like, whoa, too pink, and it like scares the life out of people. Where I feel this melts into your skin, gives you a beautiful glow, adds a bit of like colour back to your skin without being too much. And to be honest, I've tried a lot of blushers again this year, and I feel that nothing has come close to the Nars. I just feel that it just wins. So we have MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan. I love this to bronze my skin. This is another one that I haven't really moved from. I've tried a lot of new face bronzers and stuff, and the MAC just wins every single time, and I've tried loads. I feel like this just wins. It's not too heavy. I find with a lot of contour products, they can be quite like intense on the skin, or they will gather in areas, they won't blend well, they won't melt into the skin. Where I feel that the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, it just works. Adapts to your skin tone. You cannot go wrong with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes. My top brow product for this year, hands down, is definitely the Refy products, and this is from Jess Hunt. Absolutely smashed the brow game. I'm not surprised that she absolutely brought out an amazing product. Refy Brow Pomade, so you have your product in the bottom, and then you have your little brush on top. This is her brow serum, so it's a little spoolie that helps to brush up your brows. This is an old one now, I actually have a new one, but it's a little spoolie. It's like a clear gel formula to help brush up those brows if you do like a fluffy brow like moi. But I have to say, it's just a really creamy product. Good pigment, lasts all day. She absolutely smashed the game with her brow products. Another brow product that is really good if you're looking for like a quick tint on the brows is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brow. This has a little spoolie with a little bit of a tint on it, so I feel like if you already have a good brow but you like a bit of colour on them, I feel like this will work really well for you. If you just want to brush through your brows, add a bit of colour, it's quick and easy and on the go. And what I love about this product, especially this brow tint, is it has the tiniest little wand, so you can get right in all the little areas. Sometimes I feel like the wands can be quite big on the brow mascaras. So my two favourite lip liners of the year, Cash Beauty Rust Nude, hands down. The best lip liner. It has like a beautiful brown tone. I like darker lip liners. I like a darker lip liner to my lipstick. The Rust Nude is kind of like a chestnutty kind of tone, which I really like. It's quite deep, gives a lovely definition on the lip. This is another new brand that I recently tried. I actually did collab with them, is the Camouflage, and this is their waterproof lip liner in coffee. So again, it's like a warm toned, lighter toned than the Cash Rust Nude, but I really love them. They're quite creamy and really easy to apply. So this is another product from El Camouflage as well, and it's their eyeliner pen. For this, I was really impressed with their nib. It's quite elongated and long, and I like it, and it's really easy to work with. You can like work from the very tip. It just gives you like beautiful lines, or you can like put more pressure on it, you know, to get thicker lines. You can work with it like this, you can work with it like it's just, it's flexibility in the product, which is what I love to see from an eyeliner pen. I struggle with a lot of them. They're like, as I said, too hard, too flexible, and it messes up my liner. With these you can get so many different definitions of lines, different styles. This product changed my whole opinion of lip glosses. So this is the Maybelline Lifter lip glosses. They are so pigmented, so creamy, like unreal. So they're just so pigmented. I've never seen lip glosses this pigmented. And the thing about it is they last. They don't budge. They're kind of more of a cream texture rather than that glossy texture, if I'm making sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but they transform your lips without wearing a lipstick. So I've been recently wearing these on their own. They have, I think, 8 different colours in the range. And what I've actually been doing is wearing like the Cash Beauty lip liner with it and doing like an ombre lip and then applying this all over it, and it is beautiful. And Maybelline absolutely smashed it. Definitely in one of my top products. I know these are all my top products, but this is one that I was really impressed with. So my favourite hairbrush is the Naughty Brush. I actually did a campaign for the Naughty Brush, but I absolutely love this brush. It's specially designed for extensions, so it has like different bristles. You have little short ones and you have long ones. So the idea is that it doesn't get caught in your extensions when you're brushing. It's like a gentler way to brush your hair, but I have to say I do love it. I find it actually has helped the condition of my hair. So this is like my go-to hairbrush. Okay, so I was introduced to Rituals only like a short while ago, and I was kind of ashamed of myself that I never used it. The Ritual Body Shower Gel. Where have you been all my life? Like, so creamy. Their body moisturizer, and this was another level up again. So this is the Ritual of Sakura Magic Touch Cream, Body Cream, Rice Milk and Cherry Blossom. First of all, the packaging like just got me anyway, but it just smells like I don't know, peace, calm, good energy, hopefulness, creamy but yet light on the skin. And this has like changed my tanning routine, can I just say, because now removing my tan has become easier because I started using this. Next up, since we're all about self-care, this is the Herb Dublin Pillow Mist. So this is a lavender spray, and a good laugh and a long sleep are the best cures in the doctor's book, an Irish proverb. It's really good if you want to, like, you know, help with your sleep and help with that whole self-love pattern. Back onto hair, this is the Kevin Murphy Do Over Dry Powder Fixing Hairspray. Now I have to say, I'm obsessed with this. I love this because, so with this, I feel I can style my hair. It's not too hard, it keeps it in place, and I can brush it out then the next day. I really love this. It's really good, like, you know, for like those little flyaway bits and stuff without it being like too much hairspray and then it looks greasy and hard, or this just brushes out, so it's a win-win. The Cash Beauty range is again my favourite eyeshadows of 2021. They are amazing. So this is just one of the palettes. This is their Royal Rose palette. It's like beautiful like rosy pink tones, which the pigments in the Cash Beauty shadows, Katie just absolutely smashed it, but she is a makeup artist and I wouldn't expect anything less from her because she's absolutely just so talented. But all her palettes like have the perfect combo, perfect matte tones versus shimmer tones, blend really well, and all her palettes are absolutely stunning. Another one, and then to finish this off, is the Jordania TCA Base and Sparkle glitz. So I love like these, they're like really bits like glitzy glam, and so you have your like cream product at the top, which this is just absolutely stunning as well. Let's see where we can swatch it this time. We'll swatch it in here. Like, it's just a beautiful like bronzy, like rusty tone, and I love those tones. And then on the top then, or on the bottom then, you have like pigment, so we'll put that over it. So like, isn't that just so dreamy? They're just fab if you like your interior bits of glitz and glam. So guys, they are my top products for 2021. They're my favorite products, and thank you for tuning in. If you made it this long to the end of the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a big thumbs up if you like this video. But thank you for watching and I'll see you next week.